Today, I want to share with you, have you ever felt like you feel like giving up, like you don't see any direction, and you're desperately looking for guidance? You ask different people, but you really do not know what to do. So today, what I'm going to share with you is not just motivation. It is a divine promise in the last verse of Surah Ankabut, where Allah shares that if we do X, then for surely Allah will guide us to the right way. Whatever it is that you're facing a roadblock in, be it your career, marriage, or any other situation, maybe your school, this is the answer. So let's go. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to day 21 of Better You in 30 Days series, where every day we share a small reflection from the Quran to implement in our life. If you are new here, I'm Umama, and on this channel we talk about how to be successful in both worlds. Allah says, and those who strive for us, we will surely guide them to our ways. And indeed, Allah is with the doers of the good. I want to share the context in which this verse was revealed. So basically, this is a Makki surah, it was revealed at the time of Makkah. So this was the time when the Muslims, it was really difficult because there was no strong Islamic state or no strong Islamic support. And the people who were converting, they were oppressed, beaten, mocked. It was super difficult to choose the way of Allah. And in those times when it was so difficult to become a believer, people were still choosing to believe in Allah and the Prophet. And at that time, Allah revealed this verse and He said, if you strive in our way, if you are putting in the effort, then for sure we will show you the way. Let's try to understand, because this verse is so beautiful, let's try to understand it in like deeper layers. So Ibn Kathir says this ayah means that if you try to get closer to Allah through worship, patience, or seeking knowledge, He will personally guide you to the right path. And Imam Ibn al-Tabari says, it's not about instant success. Rather, your effort itself is proof of Allah's help already working in your life. And then in our daily life, we can say that this struggle itself brings guidance. And I know it is kind of like a funny TikTok thing that I don't want more character development, but what is more better than character development, which is taking us or bringing us closer to Allah? Basically, what Allah asks is to put in effort. He asks us to strive in His way. He asks us to just do the work. You know, like in the performance review, you are basically reviewed for the outcomes sometimes. Nobody looks at your inputs. Nobody looks at the number of hours you put in. But I just love the system of Allah where your entire input or your entire output or success is going to be based on the number of hours, the effort. If you tell your project manager, I put in a lot of effort, he is not going to care unless the outcome is there. But here, Allah promises that if you put in effort, if the intention is right, if you are struggling in my way, we are going to show you the way. There are three things that we can extract from this verse. So the first is, struggle is temporary, but Allah's guidance is eternal. The second is, if you make an effort, He will personally guide you and me. If we are struggling, He's going to guide us. And the third is, hardship in the path of Allah is never, ever, ever going to be wasted. It is very beautiful because the word Allah uses is the word jahadu fina. It is not just one-time effort. It is consistent struggle. You are constantly, even on good days, even on bad days, you're running to Him, you're working hard, you are struggling, you're striving. The word does not entail perfection. All it entails is continuity. It is constant struggle. It doesn't mean perfect actions. It just means effort which is constant. So how can we implement it in our daily life? The number one thing is intentional striving. Even if it seems so difficult, even if you feel like giving up, don't give up. Push yourself a little extra mile. Keep repenting. Even if you feel so hopeless, still try to. Even if you cannot walk to him, even go to him like on your knees. Still go to him, even on the most difficult of the days. Honestly, today I did not feel like recording. Like, I just feel so annoyed at everything. I don't even know why. Maybe it's just hormonal fluctuations. I just have an urge to scream or slap someone. I don't know. I just feel super like, ugh. But I felt, you know what? Even today we are still going to make an effort because وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا. He's going to show me his way, because even when my ugly, imperfect, I feel every day is imperfect effort for me, but I'm still gonna try hard. I am not gonna back down. You're gonna see me crawling. I will be here, inshallah, inshallah, inshallah. The second is tawakkul. Like, sometimes when we don't see the immediate results, it's believing that Allah has a master plan. As long as I'm putting in the effort, as long as I'm striving, as long as I'm working hard with Him in mind, the results will come. And sometimes it's difficult, it's super hard to trust the process when we want a certain outcome to happen right now, as soon as possible, and we're not getting it. It's like, how can I do tawakkul? But still, no, He's taking care of us. He's taking care of us. The journey is the destination. He's gonna take care of the destination. All we need to do is to keep walking. The next is small actions with consistency. A little dua, 2 pages, or maybe even one verse of Quran, maybe like $1, €1 to someone. Like, small little acts, but still making our small little steps to Allah is far better than remembering Him for 5 hours and then forgetting Him for 5 months. And the last one that we can do is changing our mindset. And this is pretty amazing because I was listening to Alex Hormozy. He was like, when you remove yourself from the outcome, that is when magic starts to happen. That is when, it's just, you blow up. That is when you see so much success. So if no one is watching, or if you're getting 1 million views, your effort, your output, your struggle, it remains the same. Your ego, your self-esteem, it is constant. Imagine what sort of powerful person that will be. Because even on a good day, I will be working hard. Even on a bad day, I will be working hard. That sort of bulletproof mindset, which is irrespective, which is not dependent on the outcome. And honestly, I'm still striving towards that. But imagine what sort of a strong person will we be when we keep working hard on the good days, on the bad days, on the worst days. We're still going to Allah. Let's try to cultivate this bulletproof mindset. Even if we are making 1 million, the effort doesn't stop. Even if we are making $0, the effort doesn't stop. The effort never stops. The belief in Allah, the tawakkul, the blind trust, it never stops. When we reach that level, that is when our life will completely change, because our state of mind is not going to be controlled by uncertain outcomes. It is going to be stable because it is reliant on the one who is the most stable. This was honestly more of a reminder for myself. Every reminder, every video, I feel is more of a lesson for myself than it is for others. But I really hope that it served you and it helped you in some small way. That is all for today, and inshallah I will see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.